since we fought the turf and the turf won. It's kicking our butt, man. It really, really is. And I've got emails and messages saying, all right, we need to fire the equipment coordinator because we got the wrong cleats on. Players pick their cleats. And that's when they go out and they test it beforehand. They usually do a walkthrough the night before. Then they go out the day of and test it. And again, people, superstitions, all that kind of stuff. And you can't take players' cleats away from them. That just doesn't happen in the NFL when these are multimillionaires. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Football, there's injuries, period. The 49ers are a physical team, so that's going to bring more things there. But most of the injuries that hurt, I don't know. And people can talk about running Trey Lance too much. He hurt his ankle, not his shoulder. He didn't get a concussion. He hurt his ankle. He got folded up on. And maybe he shouldn't have been running in there. He would have been folded up on. Cool. Emmanuel Mosley, and I even had people saying, like, why was he in the game? You were up 2 scores. You're up 15 points with, it was right at 5 minutes left. That's the right call. Like, I can't stand when Shanahan doesn't get other people work. Like, Jordan Mason should have got carries that last drive instead of Jeff Wilson Jr. He already had his day. Like, so like there were times where I do believe Shanahan should mitigate risk more so by getting the backups in. That point wasn't one of them. I mean, if they caught that, where Mosley got hurt, if they scored a touchdown on that drive, it's a one possession game and it would have been like 3.5 minutes left. Like, no, it was the right call to keep the defense in at that point. Later on, maybe not so much. And so it's not as just black and white whenever you're looking at those things. Like, this person's at fault here. It's football. You run into people, hundreds of times in a row over the course of a season. Injuries are going to happen. Now, the rate at which they've happened for the 49ers is awful.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.